Well, what is a computer system, or what are the components of computer system? Majorly, computer system is classified into computer hardware and computer software. Or computer system is a programmable electronic device that can be programmed to accept some input in terms of data, then process this data and provide the output in the desired format. Computer is digital electronic machine. Computer needs to be programmed. Computer hardware can be exactly one machine code. So the computer system is computer hardware and computer software. The computer hardware means it refers to a real thing, something you can reach out and touch. Is a physical components of computer, or is equipment used to perform the necessary computations, or the actual machinery was transistor circuits and etc. So computer hardware is classified into internal hardware and external hardware. The internal hardware is the parts of the computer which found inside the computer, or motherboard or cases, or which are directly connected to the motherboard, whereas external hardware is peripheral devices which is indirectly connected to the motherboard. Internal hardware, there are many internal hardwares like CPU, RAM, fan, power supply unit, expansion card, and so forth. Processing device, or CPU, is the brain of the computer.
We find a main circuit board,
or CPU is composed of arithmetic logic units, control units, and register. Arithmetic logic unit execute arithmetic and logical operations, arithmetic calculations like additions, subtractions, multiplications, and divisions. Logical operations like compare numbers, letters, and special. The control unit is to control and coordinate computer's components, read the code for the next instruction to be executed, increment the program counters so it points the next instructions, read whatever the data the instruction requires from the sales memory, provide the necessary data, arithmetic logic unit register, and the instructions requires arithmetic logic specialization hardware to complete. The other is RAM. Primary memory is divided into RAM and ROM. RAM is one of random access memories. A memory schema with a computer system responsible for storing and the data in a temporary basis so that it can be promptly accessed by the processor as when it needed. It is volatile in nature, which means that data will be erased once applied to the storage device is turned off. Further, for secondary storage, machines made up of RAM are permanently related after the power is turned off. Main examples are hard disk, optical disk, flash disk, HDD, or SSD. SSD store data. Memory chips. HDD are spinning magnetic plotters. Hard disk drive. HDD store and provide relatively quick access to large amount of data. Store data on an electromagnetic charger surface or set of surfaces. Storage like CD and the DVD uses lasers to access data digital. So data is can stored permanently in SSD or chipset HDD. The other is optical disk. An optical disk is a disk drive that uses laser light to store data. There are three main types of optical media: CD, DVD, and Blu-ray discs. CD is a compact disk, can store up to 700 megabytes. DVD digital video disk can store up to 8.4 megabytes. Blu-ray disk can store up to 50 megabytes. So these are the SATA serial ATA ports are widely used to connect drivers like and also SSD can also feature M.2 slots to store information using microchips or chips parts. And also other as chipsets, especially like RAM, is permanently for storage stays active regardless of whether the power supply to this terminate on or off. The device do not allow data stored on them to modify the usage of the power consumption. Pulling movies and also CD. So the from disks, power connectors are specially used to connect the computers and share the powers for different peripheral devices and computers on their capacity. The portal consumption panels and also the connectors, Ethernet for local area network connections, RJ11, RJ5 especially for high, USB port is specially used for so expansion slots. Expansion slots allow you to add capabilities. Example of card, you can add network card or modem. The other is external hardware. Flash disk storage media mode for flash memory chips and flash. External hardware is, we can call this as peripheral devices. There are many external hardwares. This external hardware is also classified into input devices, output devices, and storage devices. Input devices is which data or information get into the computer for further processing. There are about keyboard, scanner, joystick, mouse, light pen, webcam, and microphone. And the other is output device. Output device for which data or information that has been processed inside computers, as or from machine understandable to human understandable to visualize or to output data from the computers. There are many output devices like monitor, printer, headphone, projector, and speakers. The other is storage devices. Storage devices retain information for further process. The RAM may be not working if the power is off because the RAM is volatile. We need to transfer our information or data for further to retain this information, so we can have optical disk, USB, memory card, hard disk, and a floppy disk. This is all the hardware parts. Next we will see what is the software. Thank you.